Horror, a genre that purposely tries to make you feel uncomfortable and on edge. It can affect your body in many ways, including making your heart race, increasing your adrenaline, making you sweat, tensing your muscles, and even affecting your mind by making you see what you might not normally see in your day-to-day life.
It's because of this, some people love to put themselves through this experience as they find it thrilling to go through these sensations, but not actually be in danger. But others, not so much.
If you find yourself in a situation where you are encouraged to watch a scary movie, but are too afraid to do it, or don't want to be embarrassed by backing out or having to leave, we compiled some tips to help you get through that experience and maybe even help you get into that genre and hopefully even find an appreciation for it.
Here are our top tips for getting into or just coping with horror movies in no specific order.
Number 1. Watch with friends. This is one of the easiest ways to have some much needed comfort when watching a scary movie. By simply having others to talk to during the movie, some of the apprehension gets reduced and can provide simple distractions from the screen that can put you at ease.
Plus, it's very likely that other friends would be scared or jumpy too, which can make it so you're not the only one and provide some much needed laughs during the movie.
Number 2. Watch with the lights on. Whether you're by yourself or with friends, keeping the lights on might sound like an obvious way to help your fears. But this really works by keeping your mind and attention focused only on the movie and not that weird shadow in the corner that your mind is making you see.
Also, if you need to glance away from the screen, you won't be looking at just more uncertain darkness.
Number 3. Start with a horror mashup of genres. Thankfully, horror comes in many forms. Find a genre you love, and most likely there will be a horror blend of it. What helped me personally was starting at horror comedy.
Some great examples include the Scream series, the Babysitter series, Happy Death Day. There are sci-fi horror films with some examples being The Thing, Annihilation, and The Mist. There are even animated movies or even horror shows that are much longer but have much more time to develop story and characters, with less frequent scares in between.
Number 4. Start with the kid stuff. As said in the previous tip, horror comes in many forms. There are plenty of horror movies and shows that are geared more towards younger audiences that are normally a little bit less extreme, but can still provide some frights and an opportunity to learn and appreciate some of the tropes found in horror movies.
Some examples of this are Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, The House with a Clock in its Walls, Monster House, and even Goosebumps.
Number 5. Find a literal safety blanket. Sometimes having something to grab onto can help with the scares. A soft blanket, stuffed animal, pillow,
or in my case, a hoodie that you can tighten around your face that can provide some security during the more tense scenes. Maybe you could even hide your eyes away in the hood without making it obvious that you aren't looking at the screen during those anxiety-filled bits.
Number 6. Spoil it. Although I personally hate spoilers, some might find that reading the plot before watching a horror movie can help you deal with your expectations.
This can also help you get ready for what's ahead. That way there are less surprises.
Number 7. Start with the classics. By today's standards, some of the classic horror movies are full of cheese, cringe acting, and can just be downright laughable at times. Seeing the genre at its infancy can really alter your perspective on it.
And can maybe even help you gain a great appreciation for how far it's come.
Number 8. Find a focus. Whether it's poking fun at dumb character moments, such as how they can't run far without falling, there are recurring tropes that happen in horror movies. Find fun laughing at the dialogue, stereotypes, celebrating when a character you hate dies, and cheering for nudity and those gratuitous moments.
Or even marvel and squirm at inventive ways for characters to meet their end. This is why having a checklist of moments to look out for can keep your mind busy when trying to cope with scary movies.
Horror is one of our favorite movie genres, and hopefully these tips can help you to not become one of the many people that miss out.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you can use these tips to better enjoy the spooky season. Have any others? Comment below what helped you get into horror movies. Don't forget to subscribe and check out more of our content here on YouTube or on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. And remember to always
keep it educated. Horror sounds weird when I say it. Is it me or is it?
No, it's a weird
my
word.
accent?
It's just a weird word.
All right.